What's up, guys? Back here for another week and another message that's hopefully going to help you out. Today, I want to talk about something that's really important and that I'm sure a lot of you could probably relate to when it comes to moving forward and progressing towards achieving our goals and achieving whatever level we define as success. So, and that concept is removing barriers. And what that means is no matter where we're going or which direction we're going or how we're trying to get somewhere, we're always going to have barriers to our success. They could be a lot of different things. So sometimes barriers to achieving what we want could be a cost or a price. Barriers could be time. It could be our thoughts. It could be, maybe toxic people in our community, people that are constantly kind of holding us back and preventing us from moving forward and achieving that success. So, the whole concept of removing barriers, a lot of times we get so caught up in what can I do in order to progress forward. And a lot of times some of the most important things that need to happen are what can I stop doing, or what can I move out of the way, or what can I eliminate? What barriers can I set aside to allow me to progress forward? So if we're just constantly adding things to do, but we're not moving other things that need to be moved out of our way, we're going to keep getting stalled. We're going to keep getting tripped up. We're going to keep running into those barriers. So we need to think about how we can remove those barriers in our path in order to successfully progress forward. And that, like I said, that a lot of times means stopping doing something, adjusting how we're doing something. Maybe, like I said, we have some toxic people in our community, in our environment. Maybe it's finding some new friends, or finding a new support system, or finding a support system if you don't currently have one. So a lot of times it really depends on us moving the barriers out of our way so we can progress forward, as opposed to starting to do something new to try and break through those barriers. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that sometimes removing these barriers is an easy thing, and sometimes the barriers cannot be removed. So I mentioned cost or price for something. If you can't afford it, then that is what it is. So you can always look at maybe an alternative option or something like that. But maybe sometimes a barrier could be you just don't know what to do. You don't have the knowledge. You don't have, the tools to be able to move something, to move forward towards something. So trying to remove that barrier, that's kind of what I'm trying to do here with these videos each week, is try and remove that barrier to try and provide some education, some insight for you guys, so you're able to, potentially make some changes in your life and continue moving forward down your path to success. So removing those barriers is very important. And like I said, sometimes it's not going to be easy, and sometimes it's not going to be doable. But I would be surprised if any of you, myself included, only have one barrier to success. So if one of those barriers is immovable, look elsewhere. I would challenge you guys to kind of take inventory of your life, take inventory of your habits, take inventory of your time, and what are you doing that you could stop, or what are some things that are standing in your way that could be easily moved, as opposed to perhaps adding something else to your plate. Okay, so think about that, kind of like the whole less is more thing. Instead of just keep adding things to do, maybe look at some things not to do, or some things to take out of your way and remove those barriers. All right, so that being said, I mentioned with a post last Friday, I know one barrier could be cost, but I'm excited to share that, as I said in a video last Friday, that the nutrition program that I like to follow and that I really truly believe in is actually on sale just for November, and it's actually on sale more than it usually ever is. So I really don't want you guys to miss out on this opportunity, because I really do believe that it is an opportunity. It's a way of eating. It's a way of thinking about food. It's not a supplement. It's not it's not something that you have to take. It's not anything like that. It's literally eating and how to do it the best way for you. So if you wanted to learn more about that, please let me know. Like I said, one of those barriers, obviously the education piece, I'd love to talk to you about it. The cost piece, you can have the opportunity to save a little bit of money this month. But all that being aside, going back to my original message, try and look at opportunities for you to remove some barriers as opposed to adding more and more onto our plate. Because as we get into this holiday season, obviously that's going to be tougher to do and only going to increase stress for us. And we certainly don't want that. We have enough of that in our lives right now. So look at some things that you can eliminate, look at some barriers that you can move. And if there's anything else I can do for you, if you need help looking at these, I'm always happy to be a resource for you as well. Enjoy this one, guys. Move those barriers. Keep moving forward. Good luck down your path to success.